Millions of homeowners face the exact same ritual every autumn. You rake the yard, stuff the leaves into big black plastic bags, and drag them to the curb for trash day. But tossing those bags into your regular household garbage creates an operational and environmental nightmare. Depending on where you live, doing so might even break local laws. This map shows the scale of the restriction. Across approximately 24 states, yard waste bans actively block leaves and organic debris from entering the standard household garbage collection system. Even in municipalities without a strict legal ban, waste management crews frequently refuse pickup or tack on premium fees for heavy, overloaded bins stuffed with yard waste. A weekend project meant to tidy up the lawn quickly morphs into a massive logistical liability. To understand why these bans exist, we must follow those plastic bags to their final destination, the millions of tons of municipal garbage buried deep inside local landfills. When organic matter is sealed inside waterproof plastic and crushed beneath layers of trash, it gets completely cut off from oxygen. Without oxygen, the leaves cannot safely decompose. This diagram illustrates what happens instead. The leaves undergo anaerobic breakdown, a chemical reaction that generates rising plumes of methane gas. As that methane expands into the atmosphere, it acts as a potent greenhouse gas, directly contributing to local air pollution and broader climate issues. This toxic reaction is entirely avoidable, especially considering what a leaf actually is. Those fallen leaves represent months of stored solar energy and valuable nutrients collected through photosynthesis. Sending them to the dump creates a double negative. We actively generate harmful atmospheric gases while permanently throwing away a rich natural resource that could be used to improve local soil. Instead of relying on a landfill, we can treat fallen leaves as a premium, free fertilizer to restore the natural ecological loop right in the backyard. For a typical lawn, the simplest approach is a mulching mower. When leaves are shredded into small pieces, they drop out of sight and settle between the grass blades. Over the winter months, those tiny fragments naturally decompose, slowly releasing moisture and nutrients back into the soil, exactly where the tree dropped them. For heavier leaf drops, home composting offers a highly effective solution. The dry leaves provide essential carbon to balance out nitrogen-rich materials like grass clippings and kitchen scraps in a compost bin. You can also take a completely passive approach by creating leaf mold. By piling leaves in a shaded area and leaving them alone for a year or two, they naturally break down into a rich soil conditioner. Bypassing the garbage truck completely removes the stress of disposal logistics, and the resulting compost cuts down on the need for expensive synthetic fertilizers. Of course, properties heavily shaded by mature trees produce a volume of leaves that makes DIY mulching impossible. These homes require external collection systems. Some cities operate specialized vacuum trucks. Residents rake loose, unbagged leaves directly to the curb, and the machinery sucks up the piles for transport to a municipal facility. Most communities run standard yard waste pickups. To participate, you have to ditch the plastic and use approved biodegradable paper lawn bags or designated yard bins. This scale demonstrates how strict these programs are. Municipalities cap yard waste at 40 to 50 pounds per bag to protect workers. Keeping bags pure is critical. Mixing in rocks or trash destroys processing equipment, forcing contaminated loads back to the landfill. Taking advantage of community collection means strictly adhering to sorting and bagging rules, effectively turning a weekend chore into a highly regulated municipal process. We started with the illegal use of plastic bags, moved through the labor of backyard composting, and ended up navigating the strict regulations of municipal drop-offs. Navigating specific bag requirements, memorizing seasonal pickup schedules, and constantly monitoring weight limits creates intense friction for the average homeowner. Private waste management services remove this friction entirely, handling the heavy lifting while guaranteeing full environmental compliance. For residents across Georgia managing seasonal yard cleanup, Red Oak Sanitation steps in as the premier, reliable solution. They provide dedicated yard waste pickup, comprehensive residential waste collection, and full-scale commercial sanitation support tailored to your property. Utilizing a dedicated professional service guarantees that all organic waste is successfully routed to proper composting facilities, completely bypassing the hazards of the local landfill. Responsible leaf disposal requires protecting the local ecosystem, And partnering with professionals provides a pristine yard and peace of mind without the regulatory headache.